My name is Jim Berenger. I'm with NHLRumors.com, breaking down Connor Hellebuyck's struggles in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And it's interesting to see because he's going to have his fourth Vezina Trophy nomination. He's the presumed Vezina Trophy winner, voted on by the GMs. The nominations came out Monday. Him, along with Thatcher Demko and Sergei Bobrovsky, are the Vezina Trophy finalists. Demko's played one game in the playoffs. Bobrovsky's brought his team to the second round of the playoffs. And Hellebuyck has a terrible record in the playoffs. And it goes back to 2018 when the Jets lost in 5 games to the Vegas Golden Knights in the Western Conference Final. He hasn't been the same goalie. Yes, they went to the second round against the Montreal Canadiens in 2021 in the COVID bubble. But if you look at it, dating back to the first round last year, Connor Hellebuyck struggles in the playoffs. In his last 8 playoff games, he's 1-7. 1-7, not good enough. In this series alone, he's 1-3, 522 goals against average, and an 870 save percentage. Those are not numbers you expect from a Vezina Trophy finalist. There's no way he should be doing this. And coming into this series, we thought the Jets, okay, they have the edge. Great. Hellebuyck over at Georgiev. Alexander Georgiev struggled down the stretch. You've seen him make mistakes. And they get to game 1, and as expected, Georgiev gives up 7 goals. But what you didn't expect was Hellebuyck to give up 6. And it started early in the first period, and it's carried over. Last year in 5 games against the Vegas Golden Knights, Connor Hellebuyck gave up 18 goals. In 4 games against the Colorado Avalanche, he's given up 19 goals. Just not good enough for a guy that had a 2.39 goals against average and a 921 save percentage. That's why he's up for the Vezina Trophy. And look, he's got a 524 goals against average, 1-8 record, and 868 save percentage in his last 8 games. That's not going to cut in the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's just not going to do it, especially for Winnipeg Jets teams who had expectations. Now, is it all on him? No, the structure in front of him is poor. Their penalty kill is bad. It's one of the worst in the Stanley Cup playoffs. But there's still no excuse. You have the better goaltender. He should be playing better. And you're seeing it. Bobrovsky, you're seeing it with Swayman. You're seeing it with Georgiev. The Canucks are going through 3 goaltenders. Brossoit tried to stop the flood, but the Jets structure just isn't good enough right now for a team that prided itself in playing defense, for winning the Jennings Trophy, for giving up the fewest goals in the regular season, and they're playing like this. Connor Hellebuyck had to be better for the Winnipeg Jets to have a chance against the Colorado Avalanche, and the Colorado Avalanche are just picking them apart left and right. And this is what we've seen. We've seen it last year with Vegas. It's the same thing. You win game 1, and then you lose 4 straight. Now, the series isn't over. Things can change. Hellebuyck can have a bounce-back game. But if things don't change, the Colorado Avalanche are going to do what the Vegas Golden Knights did last year, what the Montreal Canadiens did back in the bubble. They swept them out of the playoffs. You're going to see the same things over and over again, and there's going to be questions because the guy just signed a long-term extension in Winnipeg, and he has these playoff struggles. Great regular season goalie, but now he struggles in the playoffs. And if the Jets want to go far, if the Jets want to win a Stanley Cup, Connor Hellebuyck needs to be better. My name has been Jim Berenger. I've been with NHLRumors.com on Connor Hellebuyck's playoff struggles. Take care.